Hey guys, Scott's Football here, back with another video, and today we are back with another game week of the Premier League predictions for now, which is officially game week 26. So a lot more games to look forward to this week. Today I have got this nice black Wolves on which says "Out of darkness, come light." It's got a massive picture of a wolf on here. Tell me what you think of it down in the comments. Tell me what you think of it. And it's got a massive stadium of wolves on it. Stood appeal to most Wolves fans. So rather than guys, this gets straight into the video then. The first game is Manchester City versus West Ham. Man City are 10 points clear at top of the league of the second best team, Manchester United. And West Ham are having a good season this year. They're in the top 6 at the moment. They're 4th at the moment, but the Premier League's unpredictable this season, so you just don't know where anyone's going to finish. So Man City are 10 points clear of Man United and have won 16 games on the trot. Might be more of that. And they haven't lost a game since Tottenham in November. And West Ham, can you get something out of this? You can never say never, but against Man City on the kind of form that they are on, I can't see anything but a Man City win. I don't think West Ham will get thrashed. I'm gonna say Man City 2, West Ham 0. It'll be an interesting game though. So 2-0 Man City. So right, next game now, which is West Brom versus Brighton. Well, West Brom, I think everyone knows they're going down. And Brighton, how did they not beat Crystal Palace with the amount of chances they had against Crystal Palace in the M23 derby? Because they don't even consider it as a derby, it's irrelevant. Well, Brighton are a great team, lots of chances, just don't convert any of them, just don't take them. Yeah, I think this will draw all over it. Possibly finishing 0-0 and stuff. I think it'd be quite a boring game, really. But if the game, I don't see anybody win. But if I have to say who is the side favourites, I'll probably have to say Brighton right now. My prediction is gonna be West Brom 1, Brighton 1. Boring 1-1 draw, to be honest. Could be worse. Right, next game now, which is Leeds versus Aston Villa. Wow, Leeds' last win was against Southampton in one of their game in hands. But the last meeting when there wasn't that in the full game week, they lost 1-0 to us. Instead of got a point against us here. I can see Leeds getting a win. Oh, Villa for this game. Well, I hate to say it as a Wolves fan with a passion, right? But they're doing well this season, though. Except for this game, I think it can be tough for Villa because he haven't got Grealish. They struggled without him against Leicester. But he got good players in the team. That Ollie Watkins, Barkley, Traore, and McGinn. And Emi Martinez in goal. He got lots of good players though. I do reckon that Leeds are going to win this game, but I think it will be close. So I'm going to say Leeds 2, Aston Villa 1. I think that big win midweek 3-0 against Southampton at home with their game in hand. I think that will give them a bit of confidence to this game. So Leeds 2, Aston Villa 1. So right, next game now, which is Newcastle versus my team Wolves. Well, Newcastle, they're desperate for points, and now recently losing 3-1 to Man United and 2-0 to Chelsea, and now they've lost Callum Wilson until April, the best player. He scored 10 goals in this season. I don't know where they would be without him, probably in the bottom 3. And Wolves, well, we beat Leeds United last. And I've been impressed with the last 2 games against Southampton and Leeds. We've looked a lot better. We've looked a lot more attacking because we're not a very big attacking team, to be honest. I can see a draw here because both teams faced. We always tend to draw against Newcastle. Last time I faced them at home, it was 1-1 draw where Jimenez scored in the 80th minute, and then the 89th minute, Jacob Murphy scored a free kick for Newcastle that go away. A bit of a stupid free kick to go away, and we could have won that game if we wouldn't have given that free kick away. Here, you know what? I'm very confident here. I'm going to go in with a bravely win here. I'm going to go in bravely saying this. I'm going to say Newcastle 1, Wolves 2. I'm not going to go 2-0 because I think Newcastle can get a goal because I'm not trying to get too overconfident in these kind of games, to be honest. Newcastle are desperate for points here, the 17th, and Fulham are creeping up behind them now and they could possibly drop into the bottom 3. I think Newcastle can go down, however, I think Bruce will find something though. So right, it's the next game now, which is Crystal Palace versus Fulham. Well, Crystal Palace recently won the derby against Brighton midweek 2-1 with Benteke in the last minute, the 90th minute. He's always there when you need him, isn't he? He hasn't always been the best of strikers since he's left Villa, but he can be there when you need him. As Fulham now, they last beat Sheffield United. So sorely say Sheffield United are going down now. And Fulham have still got the fights to stay up. I can see a draw in this game. I can't see a draw in this game. So I'm going to say Crystal Palace 1, Fulham 1. I don't know who to really fancy as the favourites because both teams got a win last, except Palace were desperate for points and Fulham have been playing quite well. So I'll probably say Fulham for the win, but I'll just go a draw right now. So right, next game now, which is Leicester versus Arsenal. Leicester's last victory in the league, I'm sure it's Liverpool, wasn't it? A 3-1 victory. No, it was away at Villa Park against Aston Villa where they won 2-1. Goals from James Maddison and Harvey Barnes. But last night, they crashed out of the Europa League round of 32 in the first knockout round to the Czech Republican Slavia Prague. Well, they didn't kind of play the most strongest lineup, but they have Vardy out there, but they had a few injuries. But they've got lots of good players in that team though. And Arsenal recently they lost 1-0 to Man City in quite a boring game, and he beat Benfica in the Europa League round of 32 to go right through to the round of 16. So here, I am going to say Leicester are going to bounce back here. Maybe this is a bit of a gamble while saying this, but I'm going to say Leicester 3, Arsenal 1. I don't think Arsenal will turn up here. The other is Leicester keep going for the Champions League. He proves that they got knocked out in the first knockout round of the Europa League, so I think they could struggle in the Champions League. But I think they'll sort of keep fighting for it. So 3-1 Leicester. So right, next game now, which is Spurs versus Burnley. How did Spurs recently get on in the league? Spurs recently lost 2-1 to West Ham. If they would have had Gareth Bale on the pitch, could he prove his quality when he got an assist to set up Lucas Moura for a goal? He proved what his quality is worth, so why don't you play him? Well, the recent times they've beaten Wolfsburger in the round of 32 to win 8-1 in aggregate. It was a very rotated lineup, but they played very well. Gareth Bale even getting a goal, coming off the bench and he scored. So he's starting every game, and the surprise here, he got the assist. Matt Doherty, he hasn't been playing very good for Spurs. He was fantastic at Wolves though. But on to the game here between Spurs and Burnley. Burnley, how did they recently get on? Can't remember how they got on last now. Burnley, where are they? Recently coming off a few 0-0 draw to West Brom. And they're sending off. They're sending off, and then is it Burnley who had a sending off? No, it's West Brom. West Brom had a sending off, and Burnley still couldn't beat them, so they played quite bad against West Brom apparently. So for this game, I think Spurs will get a comfortable win here. So I'm going to say 2-0 to Tottenham. So right, next game now, it is Chelsea versus Man United, the game of the week. Chelsea recently beaten Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. But coming to the Premier League, I think they beat Newcastle, was it? To get 1-1 draw against Southampton. So they played quite poor against Southampton, but played pretty well against Atletico Madrid. And Man United coming off a 3-1 win to Newcastle, and last night put their place in the round of 16 of Europa League. First a 0-0 draw, but it was quite a boring game. But there were a few changes made out there though at the same time. I think this will be an interesting one. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. I can't see anything but a draw. I think either team can get a win, but I just can't decide who to give it to, so I'm just going to say a draw. So right to the next game now, which is Sheffield United versus Liverpool. While Sheffield United still fighting to stay within the Prem, but I just can't see them doing it now. Recently coming off 3 defeats in a row, the most recent one, losing 1-0 to Fulham. They have played quite really bad apparently. I can't. Sheffield United are sorely down now, losing to Fulham. I'm not about Liverpool now. They haven't been on very good form. They're now 6th in the division, and they're 5 points off the top 4. They've lost the last 4 games in the league, but the last win was in the Champions League against Leipzig. In the league, they've lost 4 times in a row. 3 times at home, once away. 1-0 at home to Brighton, 4-1 at home to Man City, 3-1 defeat away at Leicester, and a 2-0 defeat at home to Everton, their Merseyside rivals. But here, I can see it being another tough one for Liverpool, however, I can see them getting the win. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Liverpool, but I can see Sheffield United scoring though, so 2-1 Liverpool. So right, next game now, which is the last game of the weekend, which is on a Monday night. Everton versus Southampton. Everton, I thought I came out the other day and said that we're still fighting for the European place. They're 7th at the moment. 3 points off Chelsea. Well, before that, they hadn't won in 3 games. They lost to Everton, Fulham and Man City, but recently getting a massive win away at Anfield, which will boost up their confidence. And about Southampton, they can't really seem to find any points from anywhere. They haven't won a league game in the Premier in 8 games. 1 point out of 8 games, and that came against Chelsea. Here I'm going to say it can be a win for Everton. Can't see Southampton getting anything, so I'm going to say Everton 2, Southampton 0. So that is all of my predictions for game week 26 of the Premier League. So right, onto my friends' predictions, Jack Harding, as I always say them in my videos. Said them in my videos with people. So right, we'll go through them then. Man City 2, West Ham 1. West Brom 0, Brighton 0. Leeds 1, Aston Villa 1. Newcastle 0, Wolves 2. Palace 1, Fulham 2. Leicester 2, Arsenal 2. Spurs 1, Burnley 1. Chelsea 2, Manchester United 1. Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 2. Everton 2, Southampton 0. Thank you, Jack Harding, for sharing me your predictions once again. Always nice to have somebody on. Always nice to have somebody include somebody in the video. So right then, guys, that will be the end of the video now. So if you did all enjoy this video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your notifications every time I make a video, guys. Just to let you know, guys, the exciting news came out the other week that fans can return on the 17th of May for the last game of the season in the Prem, except that with some restrictions in place, which is all, of course, read over the internet. So, see you all around, guys. Enjoy all the football. Keep busy. Stay safe. Bye, guys.